In today's update, we cover the critical events shaping the Middle East. Stay tuned as we uncover the most significant developments. Here is your daily Strat update. Iran is preparing for a retaliatory strike against Israel. Iranian leaders, including Major General Mohammad Bagheri, have emphasized that their response will be both separate and independent. This strategy will likely use lessons learned from Hezbollah's recent attack on Israel. By avoiding escalation into a wider war, Iran aims to inflict damage on Israel while maintaining control over the situation. This calculated approach reflects Iran's broader objectives in the region. Hezbollah launched an attack on Israel on August 24th and 25th, firing between 200 and 300 projectiles, including 20 attack drones. The Israeli Defense Forces intercepted most of these drones, preventing significant damage. Hezbollah had planned to launch more munitions, but held back, fearing a strong Israeli response. This attack served as a test of Israel's defenses, and Hezbollah's Secretary General Hassan Nasrallah declared the attack satisfactory. Hamas launched a single rocket targeting Tel Aviv on August 25th from northern Al-Qarara, Khan Yunis. The Israeli Defense Forces responded with airstrikes, targeting the rocket launcher and other militia infrastructure. Hamas has been depleting its rocket stockpiles as the Israeli Defense Forces advance into Gaza. These ground operations have significantly reduced Hamas's ability to continue targeting major Israeli population centers like Tel Aviv. Hamas's capacity for such attacks remains extremely limited. The Israeli Defense Forces continue clearing operations in Khan Yunis and the outskirts of Deir al-Balah. These operations focus on destroying Palestinian militia infrastructure. Israeli forces have killed dozens of fighters, located weapons caches, and targeted anti-tank missile operators. Hamas has responded with rocket-propelled grenades and thermobaric rockets, demonstrating resilience despite the Israeli Defense Forces' aggressive advance. The discovery of a 700-meter-long tunnel highlights the complex and entrenched nature of Hamas's defenses. Palestinian fighters engaged Israeli forces in multiple locations across the West Bank. The Al-Aqsa Martyrs brigades fired on Israeli forces at military checkpoints and other positions in Tulkarm and Nablus. An improvised explosive device targeted a civilian bus south of Bethlehem, though it caused minimal damage. These incidents reflect escalating violence in the West Bank as part of a broader strategy by the Axis of Resistance. The Israeli Defense Forces have increased their presence to maintain control over key areas. An Iranian-backed militia launched a drone from Syria into the Golan Heights on August 26th. The Israeli Defense Forces intercepted the drone near Hamat Gadar on the Jordanian border. This incident underscores the ongoing threat from Iranian-backed forces in Syria and Lebanon. These actions are part of a broader strategy to deter Israeli ground operations and prepare for a potential expanded conflict in the region. Tensions remain high along Israel's northern borders. United Nations aid groups report that the intensifying conflict in Gaza, along with damaged infrastructure and limited border crossings, has severely restricted their ability to deliver food aid. The UN World Food Programme stated that it could only deliver half of the required 24,000 tons of food aid in July and August. Over 1 million people have been left without access to food rations due to the breakdown of law and order and repeated evacuation orders. The looting of humanitarian aid further exacerbates the crisis.